Are you ready for this?
Oh yeah, ready for the first world premiere.
The
This is
world
world premiere right
premiere
now.
of Chef GPS. So, soundboard, let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with none other than the connoisseur of liqueur, but he is also a man of many trades. He is a wonderful cook, and this is the first episode of Mr. GPS Cooks. And of course, we are here with the man himself, Mr. GPS. Good afternoon, sir.
What's happening, folks? What's going on over there?
All right.
Out there, everywhere.
I heard a rumor, and I heard this from across the pond, that you have got some mad culinary skills, and you really showed out this week. So please tell us what you did.
A lot of my Facebook groups, we trade food. We talk a lot about food and we trade recipes.
Okay.
A young lady in one of my groups from across the pond
Okay.
was making a dish called a moussaka. It seems to be Greek.
Okay.
Traditionally, it involves potatoes, eggplant, maybe another layer of a vegetable like a squash or a zucchini on top, and then ground beef with tomatoes and different spices on top of that.
Okay.
And then there's like a I think it's called bechamel sauce.
Bechamel sauce. Okay.
Which is basically like a cheese sauce or a custard that sits on top of it that you brown. And it just sits on top. And when it solidifies, it's like a shepherd's pie or like a lasagna.
Okay. Okay.
So nice. In mine, I used the base of potatoes. Then I used the base of eggplant. I don't traditionally eat ground beef, but or red meat, so I use ground turkey.
Perfect.
I season that with coriander and thyme, salt, pepper, tomatoes.
Player.
And then when I made the custard, of course, whenever I do this stuff, I always leave something out. Something's wrong with me. So I left the eggs out of the custard. But no problem. It's still set up good, and it still was good.
Cortez, here comes the world exclusive of Mr. GPS Cooks.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
Damn. Nice.
Okay.
It looks nice.
But if you will look up under here.
Don't drop it.
There's a base of potato.
Okay.
Yeah, right. All over my laptop.
First episode.
So we've got a base of potatoes.
Right.
Diced potatoes and then sliced eggplant. And then there's our ground turkey. Yeah, there's our eggplant right there. See that little purple thing sticking up out of there?
Nice. I like that. Damn, look at you.
Okay, and then this is like it's almost like a cheese topping or whatever because you mix Parmesan in it with some egg and milk. And
okay.
I think the guy said something about parsley, nutmeg, or whatever.
Okay.
But basically it sets up like a shepherd's pie or a lasagna. And, you eat off it for a couple days and it's not that hard to make. There's more time in prepping it than actually cooking it. If it takes an hour to prep, that's the most it should take. Okay. Let's say 20 minutes to cut up 3 potatoes with some onions, salt, pepper, olive oil. Throw that in a baking dish.
Okay.
Put it in the oven.
Nice.
You're going to take the eggplant, dice it up. Throw some onions in it, salt, pepper, throw it in the oven. Let those 2 things cook for a little bit. Then you're going to cut. While that's cooking, you're going to start working on your meat topping, whatever it is: beef, turkey, chicken, salt, pepper, coriander. Trying to think what the hell else I use. Oregano. I use diced tomatoes in this, but you can use fresh tomatoes if you want. Let everything cook out. Let it dry out good, like if you were going to use it for a lasagna or something.
Okay.
Once that's done, you're going to bring everything together. Take the original dish with your potatoes and onions. That's on the bottom. Take the eggplant, throw that on top of that, or the eggplant mixture. You're going to spread that out on top of that. Take your ground meat mixture. You're going to put that on top of that. Then hopefully you started off making the bechamel sauce first. Then you'll mix a little bit of it in with your ground meat. Spread that on top, and then put the rest of the bechamel sauce on top of that. Put it back in the oven. Let it cook for, say, maybe another hour.
Okay.
Take it back out. Let it set for an hour. You're good.
Wow.
And you can eat off of that for a week, and you may be talking. I'm going to venture. Let's just say worst case scenario, $20 worth of ingredients.
That ain't bad. And that looked really nice, man. That really looks delicious, bro. And like Mr. GPS said, it is called moussaka. It is called moussaka. So moussaka is an eggplant and or potato-based dish that's often included ground meat, but you can always change it for like ground turkey or whatever, like GPS said. It's common in the Balkans and in the Middle East, with many local and regional variations of it. So the best known version in Europe and in the Americas is the Greek variant, which was created back in the 1920s. And it's kind of like, I would venture to say that it's similar to lasagna in a sense. So, because it's a Mediterranean casserole, if you really want to look at it like that. So you just pulled out a date night for somebody. Somebody in our G-Phi radio world is now going to have their own date night.
Let me tell you something. I just had a wonderful date night weekend.
Oh shit! I knew this was coming.
Not only did I have the moussaka this week, because I had made that like Tuesday.
Okay.
But I also made some gyros for last night.
Oh shit!
And not that I normally do any, I don't normally eat red meat, but hell, if my dates have their preference, I will indulge them. And I did one side beef, I did one side chicken.
Nice.
The marinade's the same no matter which way you go.
Okay.
So all you gotta do is double the ingredients, chop up your meat, and throw it on in there. Now, typically the recipes call for the meat to be marinated, and if you can, yes, there is a difference.
Okay.
But if you're in a pinch, you don't really have to. Just throw it together, because if you're buying it off a cart, whether you're in Philadelphia, New York, Baltimore, whatever, they're not going to sit there and let that stuff marinate. You don't have that kind of time.
Right.
But you have the time, maybe the night before, get your 2 Tupperware bowls, fill it up with meat, fill it with your seasonings, lemon juice plus olive oil, salt, pepper, coriander, oregano, cloves if you have them. Just a little bit of each one, and let it sit in there and marinate overnight. And when you cook it the next day, and then toast, get your pitas and toast them in the oven. A little bit of olive oil. Get yourself a brush. Trying to tell you,
magic.
If you don't, there's no reason why you should not be going upstairs. Okay?
Ooh.
No reason why.
Checkmate.
If you make it out the kitchen.
Hey.
Now, if you like me, hey, look, what can I say? But,
see, man, all you need now, GPS, is a deep ass Barry White voice. And this is my cooking and liquor section right now.
Tell me what you want, baby. That's awesome, man.
You mean you want me to actually add the music and all of what I do? Oh.
Bro, why not? Wait a minute. Hold up here.
Oh, you know what? Hey, listen. Why not? Maybe we should.
Cortez, you know what? I think you should self-volunteer to make the moussaka and get this wine, or even if you have to use your hypnotic, and then just put a little Barry White on, and just walk into the missus. I'm gonna tell you a secret, baby. GPS made this food for me. There you go.
I want to explore your secret garden.
I want to explore your garden. It's gonna happen. This is a dish that will do it.
A lot of brothers out here are having a lot of trouble. Even a lot of sisters are having a lot of trouble. And it's probably the simplest things they're doing wrong. Not that I call myself a pickup artist, but hey.
Well, compared to the pimp,
I gotta say I'm pretty damn good at what I do. Compared
to the PIMP here, yes, you are still in training, sir.
Yes, I am. This is true. Okay.
No, not really, bro.
This is true.
You got a good track record.
He's still married. I ain't.
Yeah.
But the thing with you, GPS, is But the thing with G-GPS, you cook these extravagant meals, man.
Goddamn right.
And these chicks, they come over there and they eat and dine with you, and they can't seem to help themselves, man.
Telling you.
You're doing something right.
True.
You're doing something right, man.
That's right. Wow. All I got to say is wow, GPS. That was an awesome dish.
That was. It looked real good, man. That's how I said, man.
This is an exclusive one for you, sir. This is your date night meal You got your wine, you got your rum, you got your rosé, and now you got this wonderful dish. See, look at that. That's a wonderful chaser for the food too.
See what we need to do. We just doing once a month, man. We got to do one for Valentine's Day weekend, man.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
You gotta do that, bro. Cause that.
And now just make sure, GPS, that you're not just like laying on the table with like whipped cream all over yourself and strawberries. We don't want to kind of see that for the Valentine's, bro.
You don't want me on the table tied up like this, with my legs up?
Maybe not. The following commentary from GPS is not the official commentary of the show, but wait till Valentine's Day. It's going to get really sketchy from here.